Go live, guys. Maybe even record this. Maybe hit the screen twice. Yes, sir. All right, everybody, welcome back to first official episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest. And here we are, finally, have Travis Bagent in the building. Travis, thank you for coming. I don't even know how and where to start. I cannot hear you.
Fuck no, you can't hear me because I was lip syncing.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That was good.
Yeah. Of course you can't hear me. Nobody can if I don't talk.
Man, are you professional in this or what?
All right. Well, listen, I need to give you guys the good news and the bad news. The good news, bad news. The good news is
we have no choice. We were starting. Gotcha.
Before I started this podcast, I agreed a week ago. It was a Friday. The day later, my son played his first NFL football game. Don't act like you motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Then, during the week, I'm second guessing doing this first podcast, right? And then my son played last night. The good news is my son is a unicorn weirdo beast.
The Bears.
Bears. Oh my goodness, Artem. You don't even watch football, but you know what happened last night, Artem.
Oh, it's hard to avoid it.
Whoa! Whoa!
So
that is the good news. The Bears. Tyson Bagent is a freak. Beast. We're rich. We are rich. Now the bad news.
Okay.
I'll never do another podcast again after this. This is my last one. I'm busy. Don't call me. I am out.
Well, all right, guys. Y'all are welcome for this 65 future to be released episodes. Oh my goodness.
I will be sending you a cease and assist letter, Artem, for all the previous episodes as well. No one will ever see some of the horrendous stuff that I was talking back in the day before I knew my son was Joe Montana. So when did you figure out that he was killing it? What time? Right away, or did it take a while, Artem?
Oh.
Where were you when Tyson Bagent is ripping it up, just dealing, dropping dimes?
Well, hold on. It was almost like two different questions, because one of them, I can see him killing it the first time I ever saw him in practice in Jacksonville. I have no idea about football, but I can just sense it in my heart. I'm looking at something special. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Artem did not say that at the time. He was like, what is this dumb shit? You got to stop wasting your money, Travis, on football lessons.
Hey,
so funny. Where were you? Did you watch the game live? Where were you?
Hell no. Man, who posted it? Wasn't you. And wasn't,
it could have been Barack Obama or Oprah Winfrey.
Dude, could
have been an elite.
Dude, I was scrolling Facebook and seeing Elon Musk, Donald Trump, all tweeting the same shit. I could not tell whether it was Julian, Tim Talmadge, or Trump. And all of it seems like everybody sharing the same shit. Hashtag
trending. The man was trending. It was him and Messi.
Trending, baby. I have no idea, man. Somebody posted, everybody in my friends list, like, it's almost like I could screenshot, and two following posts from two different people will be about Tyson Bagent. So somebody down posted like a screenshot or a video of Tyson throwing, and like me and Lindsay, like, I'm like, yo, listen, look at this, look at this. And we're like, oh shit.
We will be giving a free Tell Me I'm the Greatest t-shirt and Toddzilla shirt for anybody in the chat that tells us where they were when Tyson was killing it.
Meanwhile, as everybody, the Bears $20 super chat from John Hutchinson. What's up, guys? Tyson is killing it so far. Congrats, Travis. Hope all is well. The Bears.
The Bears.
Ben Ciampoli, Granite Arms. I don't even watch football, and I was excited to see T. Bagent score a touchdown.
Ooh, man, boy.
Oh
man,
my
I
God.
tell you.
Hold on. You telling me Cobra live streamed the game?
Yeah, I think that's illegal too.
The comments are like, yeah. We saw it. Cobra live streamed it. I was thinking the NFL doesn't tolerate the type of thing as well while he was streaming.
Yeah, and he was talking shit the whole time. It was crazy.
So I guess most of them watched conference.
What is that? Was that like on his live stream on YouTube? Come on, Cole. Be better, Cole. Be better.
Dude, we getting canceled. You're getting canceled. Oh
was
man.
he in 5? Was he in 5G?
Dude, do not ever bring Cobra to game.
Cobra's Tyson's publicist.
Oh man. Okay, Robert Gould goes $20 super chat. Every Chicago Bears beat writer is saying Tyson Bagent should be quarterback number 2 over PJ Walker. Assuming he keeps outperforming PJ, he'll get that spot. He already jumped over Nathan Peterman. I'll be rooting for him this season.
Beast Zoid, come on, man. What is going on? Can you play his press conference?
My man, the saying Cobra Road's fucking YouTube channel. I'm not trying to get it all crazy canceled. But
you can't play the NFL press conference on that?
I can probably like pull up a thing. So
come on, man. YouTube the T Bagent press conference.
I got you, big dog. I got you. Hold on.
I want to know how many haters out there were hoping my son got killed when he got in the game. And he didn't. He looked like Joe Montana, baby. Did you arm wrestle this weekend?
No, I just went to practice last Thursday. Somebody's supposed to come over today, and it didn't happen. So, no practice.
I haven't done anything since Pablo, so that was a terrible week. I probably dropped back a little bit. I probably can barely beat you now.
I called Pablo the other day, and do you think you're going to be in Chicago September 10?
I don't know. I mean, listen. Here's the deal. The fact is I still got to wait till next weekend to find out next week what Tyson is a practice player or if he's on the roster or what the deal is. So there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be worked out. And then Ezra's fighting for his life, but he's probably going to get redshirted, which will open up a lot of weekends. It'll be a lot different than if they're all both starting and then I'm scrambling like crazy trying to leave at, Saturday at 3:00 to drive to get into Chicago at midnight in order to watch the game the next day.
I got you, because me and Pablo talked about coming over there, and he's like, Travis might be here. I'm like, we shall see.
Yeah, I would love that. Can you turn that up and start it at the beginning?
I don't think there will be no sound through the Zoom thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't worry about it then.
What
a beast. Look how good looking that dude is.
I don't know if you could hear it at any point.
That's all good, though. I can tell you what he's saying. Listen, I was raised for this. My dad's the smartest guy I ever met. super aware person. He gave all that shit to me. He built me through his eyes without any of his flaws. Let's go.
It's lost. Oh my god.
Can you imagine that? Me with no flaws,
Oh my
no
god.
morality issues,
Incredible person. The most
no anger problems, no jealousy problems. Come on, bro. If I didn't have that, I could be a
jealousy.
big.
Jealousy. Come on, you never had that.
Oh man,
The most
yeah,
humble being.
super jealous. I even hate Pablo now because I'm so jealous.
I hate Pablo now. Hey, me and Pablo are talking, like, he's telling me about all his performance and stuff, and the way he like talking about like how he does this, and that. I'm like, dude, first of all, you're way too beautiful to come there. Like, you just look. Who do you think you are coming to all this tournament looking so jacked? Like, that's your problem number one.
Super jacked, super jacked. Hey, what's up with Istanbul? We got any cancellations? Any problems? Is everything set?
Yeah. Prudnik is canceling, right?
Wow, what happened?
I something with his tooth.
Oh
Don't
no.
know, but he has to get something done, but I don't know all the details, but I guess he is not coming now, so he's not
Well,
pulling.
his opponent's pulling left and right, right? So at least that's good. At least he still got a match.
Yes, sir. That's pretty much correct.
I just talked to John Brzenk called me today. That's why I know Tyson's a bad dude, man. If John Brzenk starts calling me, because usually I call Johnny. Johnny don't call the beast, but bam. John's like, yo, dude's a freak. Dude's a freak. I know. That's what I kept telling him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hey, well, you saw the video that I sent you while I was in Canada.
I don't know what happened in the video.
Very last thing I said, she was in Canada. I've got to meet the guy that you had altercation with.
Oh yeah, he was listening. He seemed pretty cool. He was laughing.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, my man. Well, first of all,
did he explain himself, like what his version was?
Oh yeah. I got to listen to it.
Was that a good version or no?
Yeah. He had very couple valid points, right?
Where I'm like, please, then can you elaborate, please? Because I'm still waiting for a formal apology from Core Sports.
So, I just think you're gonna go there.
That's what I mean. So tell me tell me his side of the story. Tell me what was wrong?
What was wrong with what happened?
Yeah, I'm just saying, why was he so mad? Why was he so aggressive? Did he ever answer?
Oh, no, but I don't know what exactly got him like to that point, but he was basically upset with how you said what you said, right? He's like, replays are shit. But it's how he said it, and I guess just something.
Yeah, I know, because I said it like this. I said it like, okay, here we go. Here comes the replay. Oh, nice job there, Core Sports. Killed that. Yeah, it was a bit sarcastic.
Yeah, but anyway, but it was so funny. This point, like, I don't know who was it, right? So I'm coming to his room and like we're talking shit. And I'm like, hold on, my man. Are you that guy that had problem with Travis and that and that? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, let's talk about this. And like, whatever. He is not. I'm like, there's a podcast. He's like, huh? And you're like, he's dying laughing from your like. He's like, and at this point, I don't know if this guy is a president or he's a president of Turkey or Core Sports, good looking, whatever. He's fucking dying. I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, that's good that he's a good guy. Then I like it.
So then he would like had his own version of whatever, like in perspective that he didn't like what you said or whatever. And I'm like, listen, you know what? It's all good, but you two are the perfect, like, Travis will have this conversation with you, like here, like without a problem. It doesn't matter if you like it, agree with it or not. Like, just don't get it misunderstood. Like you're dealing with some dumb fuck, because it's pretty funny. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to tell you the truth, though, it's easy to feel like a dumb fuck when someone else is supposed to be producing you, right? But you don't have any communication. So it's like super intimidating too. It's like, oh, bro, and you already seen me, on demand trying to say some shit. I might fuck that all up anyway, right? So like, these bugs are just like this. Like they didn't even say hi to me, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, bro, and then all of a sudden they cut your mic off if they don't like what you said. Oh, that's hard to swallow.
Yeah, man.
But I think we'll have John Brezink this time, right? Me, John, and Neil and Coach Ray.
Yeah,
Gigs getting easier and easier.
I saw a poster. Yeah, Todd and Alex Lovechild, proud Papa, you told us so. $4.99 super chat. Well, Travis told us first pick in the draft, but the Bears.
I don't know, dude. I still feel like he should have been the first pick in the draft, man. And I think I'm not the only one that thinks that in here soon.
I mean, so far, like as you said, he is killing it, and I don't like. It's a little odd to me that you said what you said earlier. Like you're waiting for some hater to say something because it feels like what you said in Turkey. Like everybody just seemed to be rooting for him and you. You know what I mean? People start to hate on you a little bit more because how much you love Tyson. Yo, Tyson is not the coolest. Oh, Travis is not the coolest Bagent anymore. You know what I mean? There's more love within the hate.
Can't help it. They just can't help themselves.
All right, we have a fat $50 super chat from Lawless Luchadors. Can I wear my luchador mask and cape to the Top Roll King Open? Second,
Yes.
I'm officially calling out the singing arm wrestler for karaoke off.
That is amazing. Yes.
I will destroy him like I destroyed the fat roll hot dogs that are growing in the back of Chad's show head.
Whoa. I love this guy. Free entry.
Free entry for the Lawless Luchadors. Coming over, son.
Yeah, well, I will call Steve Schwartz, and I will find out if the singing arm wrestler is available. If he is, then you can officially say your ass is grass because nobody can sing like the singing arm wrestler. We already know that.
All right, well, there we have it. So we have a singing arm wrestler versus potentially Captain Pretentious here. I'm not sure which nickname Captain wants to go by, but
Can we call them to the table, and then when they start to grip up, one of them separates, grabs the mic, and starts rocking.
Yeah.
Like a duet.
Go crazy. Yeah.
We definitely got to have Steve there. That ain't no doubt.
For sure. So many people, like, whenever you already kind of have a feeling that you have a fat event and everybody going to comment, the people that you want to come, they're already coming. Now I just want more people to come. Like, yo, this and this guy coming. You must be there. You're not going to be there. Oh, you're a weirdo.
And you got to, it's good not to take for granted your buddies that you think are coming. You should call them, talk to them, see what's up with them, and make it happen. That's all part of the show. Where are we at? Is it close to September? No, we got a week right before September 1st. So we got to start. We got to make sure we dial everything in.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting some juice around here. There are racist people in the NFL Instagram comment section. They said obviously the white kid is going to get Pig Brady, referring to Tyson Bagent. This was said during his time during the combine.
Well, it's a good thing I'm black, so you ain't got to worry about me being racist. This is a black ran, black produced, black host and co-host. So we are gangster. Don't worry about it.
We good.
We good.
Slow motion to the ocean, try to get to the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some cover road shit.
Listen, man, Tyke's going to be the number 2, the number 3, or the number 4 quarterback in Chicago, and they're going to win the Super Bowl, baby. This
Hey,
year.
man, imagine that. Imagine that. Nice.
Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
I will never go watch any other Super Bowl game in my life in the future. Well, obviously I've never been to one in the past, but but I will go to the one where I feel privileged.
You might have been the one and didn't even know it.
Shit, no. They
You
got
might have thought you was at the, like, a parade or something back when you first got into town.
they got to be better than that, man. I remember it's me and you had this conversation where you took me to that Tyson's training facility down south. You're like, yo, man, there's going to be like an Olympic facility for you. And I'm like, dude, I've been to Olympic facility in Russia. Oh yeah, then it's going to be like YMCA or some shit.
Yeah, you went to the YMCA.
It was pretty sweet actually. Everybody,
hey, Putin's Russia's real deal, man.
oh for sure. But I'm saying about this facility in South Florida, like girls massages, ice bath, machineries, coaches, everything.
Good shit.
Aussie arm wrestler in the chat. What's going on? Aussie karaoke arm wrestling comp. I've heard it all now. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Not only
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a tournament before 20 years ago. Chris Myers and Steve Black competed in the arm wrestling and the karaoke contest that night.
So you're saying Steve is actually like a veteran karaoke arm wrestling competitor?
100%, motherfucker's the one and only. He's the one and only. Him and Chris Myers.
So
hey, Chris Myers, another dude from Syracuse, New York. Listen, he comes down here and grabs that microphone. It's on.
Dude, so you say we have like 3 potential people that are going to square off on this?
Oh, I got a feeling that we could have a karaoke contest that the arm wrestlers might not like.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, though. Steve is a professional in my mind. He can compete with anybody. And Steve's got a couple songs in his repertoire that everybody loves. And once you start singing along with the karaoke guy, you don't even know if he's good. You just know how happy you are that you're singing out in public. And then that's when the cheering really starts, man. So, yeah, I'm looking forward. I think we're going to have a great situation there. At night there, about 10 o'clock, it'd be perfect to turn Steve loose for a 20-minute set.
David Shubish goes, Honey Badgers, Chris Myers.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, man. Chris Myers can sing, too. And there's probably a lot of other people, too. But I know Chris Myers and Steve can sing. Hey, listen, I did a tournament with karaoke so good that Miss Karen Bean did it at the Nationals. And she fucked up though because she had a double elimination. Well, that's too much. It's single elimination. It was too many. So she ran a karaoke contest for about 9 hours. Fucked it all up.
Oh man, hell nah.
And she let people play the same song more than once. Once the song gets played, it's dead for all the competitors. But there's, it's just like everything else, man. I'm such a format guy, right, Artem? I'm a format guy.
You like to stick to it. Diz Nux, congratulations, a star in the making, being a fan for 20 years, brother. Keep pushing off from North Carolina. I will send a super chat, I promise.
Nice. Don't ever send a super chat. We don't even know where that money goes.
With that being said, you got $499 super chat from Robert Gould. I think Tyson will be the first ever undrafted free agent NFL quarterback to earn number 2 spot in his first year. Rooting for him, even though I'm a Vikings fan.
Oh, yeah, man. Listen, if you are anybody except
the Bears
fan, you are not allowed to watch this podcast.
Yes, sir, Robert. You better switch up. Plus,
if you're not a Bears fan, we don't want your super chat money. We hate super chats.
Speaking for Travis.
Hey, Michael Todd has asked me to collaborate here at the start of the month.
Not the start of the month, at the beginning of October.
The dates I think he told me are like September 4th to the 7th or something.
No. That was October, man. That was October.
Okay. I think it was September. Pretty sure it's like next week.
Oh, damn. Well, you're that much cooler. Don't make me call Michael now.
Well, I got the text right here. Tell Michael. Get Mike on the phone right now and find out what's up. Because I figure if I go over there, I'll whack him and motherfucking Corey. Then I'll be all ready. It'll be out the bag that I'm too dominant to even arm wrestle in these tournaments we're having. Hey, how about I used to run these tournaments and people would make fun of me for arm wrestling in them, right? They're like, he's all good. He's winning his own money. Ha, ha, ha. Now I'm like, they're like, yeah, dude, you can definitely arm wrestle. Yeah, 100%. We'd love to have you. Whoa. Y'all went from saying you don't want me to pull to you can't wait to pull me at my own tournament. Thanks a lot. It's all right, though. Won't be long now.
Sarah Lightning Latona. The amount of people that are talking about Tyson on Twitter is amazing. So awesome. Go Bears.
Dude, listen, man. If there was ever any reason to really have a problem with me, now's the time, because I am fucking killing it right now. Are you kidding me? Go Bears.
David Shubich goes, Steve Black versus Yevgeny Prudnik, sing-off, best 2 out of 3.
I don't think Prudnik can bring that weak shit overseas. Once he starts rocking the Guns N' Roses and AC/DC, it's going to fuck him up. It's a win.
I got you.
The boy's a crowd favorite. Maybe it was Barry Bourne rocking the mic too, or just dancing to Steve. I think he was just dancing to Steve back in the day.
He's a little backup dancer.
Yeah, there's probably a wife of somebody who can sing though. We'll let them in too. If you got a member in your family that can sing and you want to compete, everybody puts in $100 and the tournament matches the money. So 3 guys means that they put in their 100 each. That's 300. We'll match it with our 300. Winner gets 500. Loser gets his $100 back.
Hold on, I was messaging Michael Todd.
I was
messaging Michael Todd. How come am I out of money already? What are we doing? Well, what? How? Oh, hold on. iPhone has entered and waiting room.
Michael the Monster. Maybe we can get some of his members.
Oh my goodness, Michael Todd is in the house.
Let's see if we can grab some of his members from him without him knowing.
There you go, you subscriber thief. Hey, congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations on Tyson, dude. That was awesome. Rebecca sent that this morning.
Man, dude. My price just went up, motherfucker. We are killing it. Oh my goodness. Who would have ever thought that my family is the coolest family in the history of arm wrestling?
Let's just go with your son's the coolest son. Anyway.
Fucking Bears. Good Lord. What has happened? This couldn't happen to a person more humble than me, huh?
Was thinking exactly the same thing.
The ammunition I have now, it's like someone just gave me a rocket launcher up here. I had a BB gun. Now they gave me a rocket launcher. What are you up to? Eating a little bit, I see.
Yeah, it's moderate carb day, so I get to load up on carbs. But yeah, man, good. Had my first match back left-handed yesterday, so I felt good. I go to Idaho on Thursday, fly out there, and then come back home, back to training. You know.
What do you mean? What are you doing in Idaho? Are you pulling?
Yeah, I got a left-handed match next week.
Oh, sweet. Who's the opponent?
It's an organizer event. I was supposed to do a handicap. I was going to pull him best of 5 plus Nano Cruz best of 5 back to back. But then Nano had something come up, so I'm just pulling the organizer. Really just going out hang out. I mean, kid's strong. I'm not taking him lightly. Who knows? I mean, it's my left, right?
Oh, so, sounds like a money grab that me and you did back at the PRs there. That's what you're saying is happening here?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Severe repercussions from that.
I'm in it for the love of the sport.
Oh, okay. Good. Hey, did you give me those dates, dude? I said they were September, but Artem said October.
No, Artem can come with you if you come up. But you were supposed to come.
Yeah, but I am right? You said something about September, right?
Yeah, like Labor Day or the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after. Yeah, so we're like 2 weeks out.
That
But
might
yeah.
work out. Actually, I'm getting ready to find out if Ezra's getting redshirted and if Tyson is going to get cut or if he's on the
Clearly,
53
after that
roster or
performance,
whatever the shit is. So there is a chance that neither one of my kids are playing on the weekends this year, like starting. So that'll free up a lot of time for me to do whatever I want.
yeah,
Tyson is not getting cut.
Tyson's not getting cut.
Well,
I
when
mean-
I say get cut, it means like, if he's not on that 53, they'll try to put him on the practice team. So
Right.
that officially means he gets cut. Then a day later, they can hire him again. But we're looking for that to not even happen now. Like I've told him, I'm like, listen, bro, like you came here and they all thought you were like a fourth place guy, but now you're undefeated in the winners bracket, my man. You
Right.
can't get worse than third. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love the double elimination analogy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we all been there where the other two guys on the other side are probably stronger than us. But we're like, hey, who gives a fuck? They got to pull each other first. This is great. So yeah, I'm on.
So is there any weight on that?
Man, I mean, you watch too, right? I mean, Tyson's like eloquent, right? Like he looks like a ballerina out there just chilling.
He looks extremely comfortable with that much pressure. You know what I mean? Like to be in that environment, he just looks like he's at home.
He looked like me against Nick Zena in 2002 or some shit. You know what I mean? Just easy work, man. Easy work. Woo!
Feeling right on that.
Travis, Michael asked if there's any weight on your thing.
Oh man. Well, unfortunately for him, he's gonna find out soon enough.
Uh-oh.
No. I mean, I was thinking I'll probably whack you and Corey left-handed as soon as I walk in the fucking building. Because I was like whacking Pablo the other day. I mean, you tell me. I mean, I ain't one to brag, you know that, but I'm liable to I'm liable to be amazing when you see me.
In 2 weeks, I mean, Travis Bagent, 2 weeks will be, top number one in the world probably, right?
I'm just telling you, this side pressure machine's getting awful sticky ever since I've been doing these podcasts. That's all I'm saying.
So I have not been watching a lot of these. Do you just sit there and hold that the whole time during the podcast?
The whole time, switching it up, left to right, right to left. And trust me, I usually not a lot of intensity, but ever since I see you on the screen, something has come over me and the reps are increasing.
Well, I'm known to motivate. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no doubt. And I really didn't even think about our last meeting that much, but the more I think, I'm starting to think about it now. Just how overly aggressive you were that day.
It makes me think you're thinking about retiring again if you're thinking about that match.
I mean, it makes me think that I might bring hell with me when I come over there for this collab.
Oh shit! It's supposed to be fun.
We got to
Travis.
take our cameras too, Artem. These fucking footage will never get leaked. Rebecca, Rebecca will have that shit locked up, quarantined. Nobody will have access to that shit.
Well,
Clearly, he didn't want your shit because if you get pinned or anything, this is the first.
Rebecca highlights my losses. What are you talking about?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you take a couple losses from me, you might well just hang up this comeback.
You do know who's in the
Me and Arnold were in a war last time I checked.
You do know who's in the commentating booth with you in November 11th in Istanbul, don't you?
Are you back?
I'm commentating with you.
Nice. All right. Well, that means that Inge must figure my kids are going to be slapdicks and not playing in November. That's awesome. Thanks a lot, Ingen, for the fucking vote of confidence there. The Bagents appreciate it.
Well, maybe I'm just taking your job. That's what it is. That's really what it is.
Hey, I have slowly been pushed out of that job. I don't know if you know that, but I've been offered like 15 jobs. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? Why am I getting offered jobs to get me out of the booth? Starting to make sense.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I guess John's coming this time. I'm going to coach a little bit. I don't know if I want to coach, man. It's a tough, I only like coaching when I got the best team.
He's saying we don't have the best
That's too much. Yeah, motherfucker, I ain't no Bob. I have to be Bob Knight. Motherfucker, I can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. God damn.
We appreciate the support, Travis.
I'll coach you now. I could have coached. You could have won if I was coaching the last couple times.
There were a few things that could have been
somebody
changed.
focused. You need somebody focused. Your ass.
No, it's all
You
good.
don't got no respect for the coaches in your corner. That's the problem.
Oh,
Soon
no.
as shit get tough, you're like, nah, motherfucker, listen. I got all this. Motherfucker, I tried everything you said. I already did it. Don't say another fucking word to me. I'm like, damn, man. I ain't coaching this motherfucker nothing, man.
I haven't rewatched it, but there were probably a few MFs in there. Yeah, you're right.
I love it. I love it.
When you gonna know if you're gonna make it?
I will know next Tuesday. As soon as the game's over, the very next day, they have a little meeting. They announced it Tuesday morning, whether Tice, I got to go get him, come home, or if he's, and then if they put him on the practice team, these other 31 teams get to like look at him maybe and maybe bring him to their team. So, it could be very, like, I imagine if he gets cut, it ain't like most of these guys get cut. And I think that they're all professional about it and shit. You know what I mean? It's all good, way of life. When Tyson gets cut, we're gonna need a therapist and his mom, everybody gonna have to be there because he's gonna be like, what? He ain't never experienced no shit like that.
Well, no, he's a champion.
Well, yeah, and he kind of, at that small school, he never had to worry about no shit like that.
Honestly,
So, yeah, but listen, how awesome is the Chicago media?
Chicago what?
The media in Chicago is huge, right?
I honestly think having him go to Shepherd, the smaller school, I think built his confidence, and I think that's what you need in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like if he is he plays like he's just at home, like he's just out in the backyard playing. You know what I mean? Like he's not stressed. He looks good, man. I'm proud of him. Proud of you.
Yeah, it's crazy that he wouldn't look a little out of place. You can still be effective, but kind of look a little like it ain't there. This dude, boy, what a man, what a man.
Yeah, that first down conversion on the fourth down was perfect. I mean, he just moved well in the pocket, hit his target. I mean, looked good.
Ain't no doubt about it, Mike. I tell you, I don't know where he gets it, Mike, but I know exactly where the fuck he gets it.
Well,
I will let you know next Tuesday, young man, 100%.
Well, I appreciate it.
And
is Artem going to come too?
You.
Artem, do you want to come when he comes? Do you want to come later?
What are those dates?
Man, I don't even remember. All I know is I wanted Artem to come.
Second, third to the seventh, third of the week.
Oh, you're talking about you, yeah. Yeah, Travis is like September 4th is Labor Day, which you're fine to be here then. You got 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, because he said he needs to be back. He said he's good Monday through Thursday. So those dates are great. Now we will be completely done with this new edition and everything and probably end of September. So you're both welcome to come back then. Artem, when I originally asked you to come, that was in October, so we could, collab and film in the new space. You can come with Travis now. Y'all can both come back later. You can wait and come back later. I don't care, however y'all want to do it.
Yeah, and I really think Mark will be down with this, actually.
Cool.
So, because he's been more or less telling me to do this since we started the channel. So 3 years later, I'm actually going to maybe collab with somebody. So he will be pumped.
The fun thing is, Travis, and honestly, this is with your channel, your platform is growing well. Once this new space is complete, the different people that'll be coming. I did a collab the other day. That one collaboration is probably going to set me up for another couple of dozen, like people I never even would have thought I would have ever even had access to. Right. So when I do some of these crossover collabs, if you want to come in and do your thing sometimes with us, that would be cool too. I mean, I got some really cool stuff in the works that just, like I said, just kind of evolved from last week. It blew my mind.
Yeah, for me, it's an easy way to knock out two birds with one stone. We can hang out, and then Mark will be happy. So, and I don't have to go like to Australia or some crazy, just little flight to Arkansas.
Well, I'm going to ask you one question while we're online or while we're live. Would you be willing to try the obstacle course?
What is it? Some cardio thing?
All right, so yeah, it's a 10.
It's gonna get in my hand and wrist strength. I'm cool, but is it gonna get into my lungs? Is that the
No,
problem?
it's 10 obstacles. It's a sprint course. So it's a ascending balance beam, arching monkey bars. You got to traverse over a big tractor tire, parallel bars, climbing pipes, set of 10 dips, over 13-foot cargo net, over 4 foot over, 5 foot over, and then 6 gymnastics.
No.
But we should race. We should have a competition to see if you can. I haven't ran it yet. I still haven't ran it yet either. So we could run it together for the first time.
I'll find some stupid ass thing to set up too that I'm good at. And
I've never done it. That's the thing. My biceps been messed up. I don't know if I can hold my body up like that.
Yeah, I guarantee it. It's definitely, but I know you might not think you can. I know I can't. So trust me. I am in dad mode right now. This is the most I've done in a minute right here. So
I'll let you guys get back to it.
But I'll do some. We'll shoot pool and play Madden and shoot free throws and all that good stuff.
Hey, are you any good at old school arcade games like Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, all that stuff?
I mean, I'm not at the one that you've been playing since you were fucking 42. You'll probably beat me. I mean, for the one you've been playing for 40-some years, but yeah, I mean, I gotta imagine that if there's random stuff, I'll probably beat you at random stuff 85% of the time.
What's your ping pong game like?
I mean, on point, unless some dude has had a ping pong table in his garage his whole life, and it's crooked, and he's got a ball with a dent in it, and he's the only one that knows. I mean, if it's just regular shit, I'm as good as anybody that don't have a ping pong table. Anybody. I mean,
well, I haven't unfolded mine yet. I just bought it for the new edition, so it hasn't been played on yet.
All right. Well, good. Yeah. So I definitely.
So we're gonna set up a series of challenges between you and I.
I like it.
Yeah, you can pick out what we can do a foot race. We can do whatever you want. I think that should be fun.
Yeah, well, we can play one-on-one basketball for real too.
Yeah, I'll try that. I mean, I haven't done anything since
not that bullshit shooting free throws. I'm talking about some real shit. We do some real shit. We can wrestle. We can do jujitsu, motherfucker. How about that?
Well, we can definitely do some striking.
Okay,
we can put some pads on.
Trying to round. All he does is reverse round kick. That's all his move is. Reverse round kick.
And I need to stand very still.
I have one guy with a torn biceps and one dude with a torn chest who want to fight each other. How about no? No.
This thing will be the most watched event since Morocco and Barry Bourne. We will break the 137 person mark.
There you go. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Just keep me updated on what's going on, okay?
I definitely will.
Thank you, Michael, for coming in. I look at the tickets. I'm in New York until the 4th, and if I can go from there to there, maybe. But
I'd love to have you.
Yeah, but if not, I'm there in October for sure. So
bet, guys. All right, be blessed. Take care.
All right, thank you, Michael. Thank you for debut to our amazing. Hey, we slowly like accommodating the people we never had as a guest, right? We got Devin back. We got Michael here. I feel like Paul Italian.
Give Devin a code right quick. Get him on.
Oh no, he's in Istanbul right now, man. He's sleeping.
Why is he in Istanbul? Is he staying there all month or some shit? What the fuck's he
doing? I mean, that will be silly for him to come back right now, right? But he been there already like what, 4 days, 5 days?
Man, that motherfucker's a beast, man. He don't give a fuck about nothing. He just rolls.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's 6 days out. You're not gonna go back to Canada unless there's something going on, but it will be silly to do so. So yeah, the guy is
that's part of his like training shit. He doesn't like the motherfucker's gonna acclimate to that fucking place. That's what he's doing.
But he's out there with Auden too, with his son. So that gotta be a nice experience too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker's living it up, dude. It's awesome. What a beast. What a beast.
He made some type of announcement today too, like something East versus West 11 match and is set, but the picture was all of them in the picture. So I'm assuming maybe his son got a match with the 11th card too. So that's sweet.
Isn't he supposed to pull Well, I thought he was going to pull Dennis.
No, I'm talking about no.
November 20 something, right?
That's got to be November 11th, right? The East versus West 11th.
I don't know. I just thought that I heard that Devin and yeah, who knows?
Anyway, the other Pauline is asking, will Arden versus Michael Todd left-handed be a good match? On paper, yes, we were trying to get it set up for maybe next Monster Factory.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. I mean, if Mike gets that shoulder in there, I guess he'll have a good little pressing. But I don't know. You'd probably get away. Once you get outside of it, you probably kill him. I got too much hand and wrist for Mike left-handed. He don't even like gripping up with the beast.
Oh, what? You just kind of power through him like
it's just he still has got flashbacks from when I was so fucking dominant that he still feels it in my hand.
I got you.
I mean, you got to know I was rough on the monster back in the day, man. I ain't saying I was a bully, but it was bad.
Left-handed.
Both hands. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both times. That was not a good thing when they called my name and his name was not a good time. That was not good.
How did it go down last time? Was it WL Chicago?
No, it was WAL 6 months later after they canceled the damn thing and he was acting all crazy, but he won.
That's right.
That's the only time he ever won. Ever. One match in 22 years of being 100 losses and no wins. He gets that win that day, which he was legitimately stronger. But I'm for anybody to act like we went back and forth. We did not go back and forth. We went forth. And then I kept going forth. And it was terrible.
And then one time,
I was amazing, boy. And I was talking shit the whole time.
And one time in 2017, you went back.
Yes.
Guys, know also, I guess today or this weekend is what Shaw Classic is happening. And I'm pretty sure Shane Owens is pulling there, right? In a Supermax. So Shane is a big part of this show. So let us know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. And I see Nick Stone and Austin Jaggers are pulling, right?
Yeah, that's already done. Nick done whooped Austin.
What do you mean? When did that happen? Last week?
Yesterday.
You mean the Shaw Classic is still happening or it already happened?
It's still happening. That match have happened yesterday, and because Austin Dunn posted five times that he lost, and he's apologizing to everybody.
Damn, Nick Stone must be pretty fucking good, right? Because Austin's pretty fucking good. Nick Stone is not invited to our tournament then on September 23rd. Fuck that.
Sorry, Nick. Oh, hold on. That was left-handed. I will beat Austin Jaggers left-handed. That doesn't count.
Man, he's really good left-handed. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Hey, one time me and Austin Jaggers were in the same tournament together.
Damn, I was talking all that shit to Nick Stone. I can't even beat him left-handed.
Hey, it was me and Austin Jaggers to the table. Austin didn't show up. I'm just saying.
Wow. Man, I'm amazed by that, man. I thought Austin was starting a climb that was going to be ferocious.
Yeah, they're just screenshots, so I wonder how it really went down. But yeah, no results on I
bet you did. They probably Sean and probably did a good job producing that thing, probably, huh? Did you see any footage?
By the screenshot, let me see if the stage is if the people are filled. Yeah, I want to know. So it looked like it was in the middle.
I mean, is the Shaw Classic an arm wrestling tournament, or is it the whole fitness expo with arm wrestling?
It's like I don't know what size, but I have a feeling it's more of an expo thing as everything, and like strongman competition and all that stuff. And but it seems like they filled in. What is it? It's a Budweiser event center because there's a bunch of bleachers, and they're right in the bottom of it. So like it looks pretty sweet. So like Austin said, the biggest crowd he's ever seen. So that looks super sweet. So I do wonder, like, by Austin's post that he made on Facebook, how much it affected him. Like, Like he's like, because he posted like, I've never lost in front of such a large crowd, blah 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 blah. Like, dude, that's a lot of pressure for sure. If you out there want to like, it's a
Yeah, but
high.
he won the Arnold Classic, didn't he? God damn, you've been any bigger than that.
I agree with you. I agree with you. However, Arnold Classic, it's almost like people walking by and it's from the bottom. This is you are at the bottom and everybody looking from you from up top. So I kind of a little different feeling, you know what I mean? Like, got to feel a little different. How you, how was pulling Pablo like as far as your body goes? Like, did your body like it? Not enjoyed it? You're recovering?
Yeah, it was a shock. It was a shock to my hamstring and my love handles and my probably heart and liver. Everything was like, what the fuck is this? Because I mean, I had good hand position, good little, I mean, where I wanted to be. Pablo being a complete gentleman, and then me just fucking ripping to a spot, and then compromising him just a little, and then ripping, and him catching me, turning me in, and fucking beating me. It was very shocking. Not shocking to my brain, but definitely my body was like, whoa. And the only good thing is he was such a gentleman, I got too far out of his hand, and then it was on after that. You know what I mean? But he was definitely being a gentleman. But you know what else I noticed? He's almost more dangerous as a gentleman than he is when he gets a little aggressive. Because he'll leave his hand and wrist there and go. Like he ain't but when he was just leaning over with confidence, there was a spot. Left-handed, I could, make the match 10 seconds instead of 2 if I needed to. Right-handed, I couldn't really stop him, even with good fucking hand control. He was a beast.
He could say like after like good 10 minutes, y'all were both beating up on him.
Well, yeah, but he was being such a gentleman. It was crazy. It was crazy. So,
I do agree with you because he does give you, because he's quiet. He's big. He's a big size for the table. He's giving you a lot, and you have a lot of stuff to travel with, right? He's
I mean, he's 260. I mean, he is big.
A big fucker right now too.
Yeah.
Imagine that you don't even remember like that day you pulled Michael in Chicago in 2017. Paulo was there pulling 95s.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I remember Pablo a million times, even when he was a light 220 guy for a while.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that was 95 days for Pablo. Maybe I'm lying in this 220s, but yeah, Pablo like was coming up.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. Yeah. Yeah, he was good. He'd be such a, heaven training partner for me. Because I can get to where I can fuck him up and then start giving him stuff to put him in the game. And I wouldn't have to give but a itch. And I'd be in a war, you know what I mean? Where I want. There is a place where I can start fucking his hand up.
What do you think? Well, I guess it's hard to judge because you are like playing as a gentleman like Pablo. Do you think his arm wrestling, his technique is it fairly there? Because even he will say himself that he's pretty much a dumb.
Yeah, I would say, I think it's real funny that, people act like that they're more technical, but the other guy's stronger. Such a weird thing to brag on, right? Like, oh, I'm better than him. He's just stronger than me. And it's like, but part of being better than you is being fucking strong. So I don't really know. So I think Pablo has no problem giving the illusion to his opponent that he's not the most technical guy.
That's what I feel like. Because
but on the flip side, the motherfucker's carving, It looks to me like he's protecting himself pretty damn good. And who's he losing to? I mean, you got to be a bad dude to beat him. I mean, dude's not getting whacked by sorry guys, man. Like, it's on. So, yeah, I think that that's definitely, he's a problem. Now, do I think that he probably, if he admits that he's not technical, that's probably not good. He probably could. But on the flip side, too, does that mean I should be like teaching him Does he want to be taught? I don't know. He never asked me to teach him nothing. I'm a motherfucker, you winning. And then I told you that I set up knowing exactly what I was doing, and he wanted me to do something else. And I told you he was coaching me almost. I was laughing my ass off. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of I'd be a hypocrite to talk like he's such an untechnical guy. And meanwhile, I can't pin the motherfucker.
Oh, you know what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, it's easy to say it. Yes, he's a moron at the table because he will say little stuff like, I'm not too technical, right? So you could feed into that, or you could be like, yeah, well, dude, you got 98% of it. So what? There's 2% of these dudes out here that can trick you. And what you got to be careful of is who's tricking you that's strong enough to get it done. There ain't many. And the guys that are probably getting it done are as strong as him too. And I could be wrong. Maybe he's way stronger than Sandras, but I don't think so. I think he's a little bit stronger than Sandras early in an equal neutrals part. And then Sandras is working his ass off technically, leverage-wise, to create it a little bit of a leverage problem, which would take away that little bit of strength that he has early. But the truth is, that fucking dude Sandras is strong as shit too. And match that shit. And then you're talking overly technical. Them fucking Latvian motherfuckers is on point. On point.
Yeah, we talked about it. He said he compared like the lifting weights and stuff, and he said all the lifting stuff, Pablo is stronger by like good amount. But certain shit, like I guess he said like Sanders is like specific, like side pressure lifts where he puts everything on his shoulder and elbow, like those are heavy, you know what I mean? Even those, if he cheats everything, he locks in heavy numbers. But I'm like, man, regardless, yeah, I mean,
cheating the range of motion in doing a rep, right? So you can put weight, right? You can hook the weight up to the pulley machine, right? And you can stand there nice and perfectly and just pull this thing back to you, right? And you can measure that. And then you can start changing the connection and getting it cheating a little bit, right? And then all of a sudden you can do twice as much, right? So the secret is how much can you manipulate to change the connection so that you can stand more pressure? I mean, it seems pretty simple to me and pretty logical that technical lifts that you say that you're stronger than me, but that's strong if we all use the exact same technique, right? Right. But if I mean, you've seen it in bench press, right? Like I get the bar off, arch my back, fucking 2 feet, barely put the bar down, put it back up. Motherfucker says he bench pressed 700 pounds, right? Now, the truth is, no one cares if you keep everything parallel and do a perfect rep, right? And you can only do 600. Motherfucker, you better hope this guy don't learn how to arch his back when he's arm wrestling your ass, because he got the pressure for 700 pounds. So, but you could clearly see the other rep is so much cleaner. You'd rather be the other repper, right? But
well, I mean, depending how much weight is in there too, right? If there's a solid weight, then for sure.
Yeah, listen, arm wrestling is like bench pressing with no rules. That's what it is, right? It's like bench press, no rules. Like motherfucker do whatever they want. Put their foot up here, but fucking arch your back, half rep it. I don't care. Whatever it takes, it's okay to do.
It's only like the problem really becomes when you recognize you're the guy that will put your leg, fucking arm, head, everything in your whatever lift it is, and there's some other guy that can just do it. That's where you're like, shit, I need to drop my stuff a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think even a more scenario is the guy that can just do 600 and a guy that can do 625. But you would never do it that way, right? It's like fucking unorthodox, weird, dangerous, all that. That's Cataret. That's Michael Todd, right? That King's move is the equivalent of arching your back fucking all the way up and doing some crazy shit to move that weight, but no one cares. The weight gets moved, you win. Like
That's also,
Yeah. So
also specific too. Those guys are not even 625 guys. There's like 1,000 guys because it's so weird and so narrow all at the same time, right? So I got questioned by one of my dudes from Florida another day. He sent me a video of him doing pretty much what you're doing, right? It's a side pressure lift, and he's at the same angle that you are right now, right? But there's like
he
100.
definitely don't look this good.
Yeah, there's 130 pounds on there, and he's straight. You know, he's in that position the whole time, and it stops, right? Like he lifted, he got it off, he pushed it off, and it's gone. And like, is this beneficial? And I'm like, dude, my opinion have changed 50,000 times by now. But I will say it's not because, like, I mean, if you're the guy that all you do is this, right? And how the matches get for you from point A to point B, and you're professional, sure. But I'm like, dude, I have never seen you get to that position. So how about you rock it as you're rocking it? Like, but dude, Travis does turning around to where like you're somewhere in the real position, right? You're in there sometimes, right? I will never see you like all the way in there, my guy. Like it's crazy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So like
You
unless
know
you
what it is? It's like that move that I'm doing here just allows me to just curl in there with the guy who's trying to hog and then wait for the ref to get us out. But that is like, I know what you mean exactly. But you know what else? Any machine that you can work on in arm wrestling that you don't mind logging a bunch of time on, that's the machine you want to use. Because if it's not comfortable and it hurts, it's weird, it's uncomfortable, the angle's weird, you're not going to do it much.
right.
If you can find something that you don't mind doing when you're in a 2-hour podcast, that's a good situation right there. And I don't care what it would be.
That's
It
what I
could be
said too. Because I see him do it's a double pulley. So I can see two cables. So I can see you know, if you tell me it's 135, it's 135, and they gotta feel like it. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of fucking weight.
way too much weight. Yeah.
Well, that's another thing, right? So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, dude, you're getting in the crazy position that you as a fairly newer guy, you're not in there though. Like you have the whole routine, right? Like it's the reason.
Well, yeah, like listen, and you keep the weight light enough where you could do it like this. You know what I mean? Like I could do a damn tricep thing if I want. I'm good with the weight, right? But the secret is when I bring that thing about right there. Well, now I'm perfect right into that match, right where I would be if I was just in a hook. It's not great for my hook strength winning, but it's good for me to stop it to get out of the match so that I can get another start. And then it shows me how did he get me in that position? Was it me being over aggressive sideways? Do I need to slow down a little bit? Let a guy like, once I got Pablo hit me, I'm beating his ass. Me trying to beat him, I was having trouble. Now it helped that me and Ken didn't arm wrestle each other. We just tried to gang bang on Pablo. That helped as well.
Right. That's awesome. So, yeah, I agree with you. You do need to have a machine that you like and love, and you don't mind working on.
You don't mind logging a lot of time on it, man. That's the secret, I think. At least for me, it is. Because I need for me, I want to train over a couple hours, 3 hours. I don't want to be in no rush to get my 3 sets in and get out of there.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like that's why I got my side pressure, the attachment thing, because my pulley just gets too sticky, and that once you go from 79 pounds to 81, that motherfucker is unmovable. And I'm like, well, I don't ever want to work out of that anymore. So
And here's another thing too. You do enough on the low weight, all of a sudden you'll get your 2 or 3 reps at the end with this strap or something jacked up. But for me, it takes a long time. Plus, I like to feel just this starting situation. Like without that, I got to do all kind of moving to generate stuff. When this motherfucker just sticks right here, now you're like, oh yeah. Now let me just climb around it, right? Instead of like being terrified, right? As soon as you see me re-gripping, elbow in, trying to somehow get away, and it's once that movement starts, you know that I'm reaching for something. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'm skilled at being in a weird position and then firing fucking crazy at the, you know, and hitting people and getting them. But it's definitely the beginning of the end. When it's just simply, boom, I almost turned in a hook a little bit, got my grip, and I don't care. Like, as they're turning us, if they start us, whatever. I'm okay with it. If they turn us all the way, I'm not losing. Right? That's how I feel about it. So, but when I don't have the confidence, I'm like, oh, you're gonna straighten around. And then it's like, yo, bro, you done fouled 13 times there before we can even say go. And me acting like the rep crazy for even thinking I'm foul. Fuck you talking about?
You don't want to switch the conversation, but my buddy Joey Bones here says Tyson's card is at $785.
No, tell him be quiet. That ain't true. Is that true?
I mean, I will not do
I
it.
think that's a little high, bro. I'll sell you some motherfucking cards half price.
Joey, let me know where you found it, how you found it. That burpee.
Yeah. I mean, Joey, listen, that is I love the way that sounds. It just seems a little high from the $8 I bought one on the internet for.
Joey got my message. He can text me.
Maybe, Joey, that's because it just went up to that. It used to be $8 until yesterday.
Your son, hold on. What was it? The burpee dude. Travis, your son was something else this morning on the Sivan podcast.
Yes, he was.
Classes of the class acts. Was he killed?
That right there burns him up too. The fact that he is such a fucking beast, just such an eloquent human being. Ooh, they're like, man, I want to hate this cat because of his daddy, but I can't.
Hey, Joey says, yes, sir, on eBay. So,
damn.
Yeah, $785 on eBay.
I'm putting that, put that Tyson Bagent card up there and see what it gets.
Hey, guys, I guess only for...
No, I'm talking about put it on eBay. Put it on eBay.
Super chats, $800 super chat.
Yeah, motherfucker, listen, we'll give you a hand job along with this fucking card for $800, okay? No problem.
Lotion or no lotion?
Whatever the guy wants, I'm in.
Oh, my man.
I'm in.
You can touch but through clothes. I know the speech. I know the common words.
I love it. All right, are we off of here yet? We got to be close, right?
Yes, sir. You can definitely go. We've been
all right. Are we on tomorrow, 1 o'clock?
Yes.
Special guest Paul Lynn.
Oh, Paul Lynn back for the appearance number 2. Official. All right,
and John Brzenk. Let's get John Brzenk on tomorrow.
Oh man, that's
remember how much he hated the show last time he did it?
Well, that's because you started off with, hey, John, just to let you know, we do collect about $1,000 super chat every time. And
yeah, he got disgusted by that. He started running his own numbers. He was fucking pissed. All right, well, listen, guys, if you never see me again, just know it's because I'm doing bad, awesome shit. That's fucking why I'm doing shit like this. I'm hanging with Barack and Oprah and fucking Michael Jordan, all at the Sears Tower in fucking Chicago, baby. That's what I'm doing. I don't have no time for no regular motherfuckers, all right? Especially arm wrestling fans. Are you shitting me?
Well, Travis, I appreciate that I still get to spend time with you. And Cobra Road says it ain't over until Cobra says it's over.
Whoa, let's get, listen, Cobra is Tyson's new manager.
And a publicist.
And publicist.
Cobra, please do not ever go live on the Bears games, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Hey, y'all be good.
Flair, thanks for coming. See you tomorrow. All righty, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. Thanks everybody for coming in. Oh, collected nice super chats. Travis was super motivated to give us a little breakdown on Tyson and just to talk about arm wrestling. So that's why we are live when we are live. So yes, Thanks everybody for coming. Thank you, Cobra, Benji. Sorry it's unusual time. Tomorrow, once again, we're gonna schedule it for 1 o'clock, 1:30. Usually that's nowadays a go time. So yes, see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's Travis ever trained his pro nation only statically with a rubber band, the way you'll see it in the common videos. So alrighty guys, see you tomorrow 1 o'clock Eastern time, and gonna get me that signed ball Artem. Ooh, West Coast, no West Coast, man. East Coast, East Coast. Every traveling East Coast. I mean, Michael Todd gonna get me probably in October-ish, but yeah, East Coast, man, East Coast. I don't know how to do East Coast, but yeah, you come over, baby. Come to my house. Come to my house, Benji. I got a room, bro. Not for everybody, but for Benji. All right, fellers, have a good night. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this episode with everybody or shorts. And we'll see you tomorrow.